Unireapers here. I want to apologize about not posting a video for months, like 2 months I believe. I was grounded most of the time, and also this video will be kind of weird. I didn't have any idea about making I was thinking about making a Black Clover series, but I couldn't think of anything, but I actually thought of one, but yeah, it's gonna be weird. Trust me, it will. Okay, so this video is what if also with the reincarnation of Unireaper, me. I got nothing. I didn't think of anything. I could have just thought something simple like what if also have magic or other things. Yeah, I don't. I just want to start with something with a unique video. I couldn't like I said, I couldn't figure out what the heck am I supposed to do, because since also going to be a reincarnation of me, I don't know how am I supposed to feel or what to do. That's the thing. Since I'm a fourth wall breaker, like I'm obviously going to be a fourth wall breaker, and I can break the fourth wall, like literally. And about those things from videos, yeah, that's obviously gonna happen. I'm gonna predict the future mostly, and I know what will happen in most of the time. I just don't know the whole. I don't know the whole franchise video. I'm gonna stop this video in the when us have been chosen and in the front entrance of the how the heck am I supposed to feel about this? Okay, so there will be a ton of different, because the me is gonna be lazy, but since I'm a reincarnation of Asa, I'm gonna have a ton of energy, and the Asa body will have motivation for training. That's what I think, at least. I'm not much of a not much of a exercising guy. I'm more of a lazy guy. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna stop at the guild. So basically, my body will have the motivation. It's just not gonna be that. It's just gonna be a bit a bit weak than the original Asta, since I am lazy. So yeah, I will be a bit weaker, like a little bit weaker than Asta original strength. So there will be a ton of different. I didn't watch the full franchise of Black Clover yet. Reason is because I couldn't find any full videos. I actually kind of did ones, but I can't rewatch it because I actually forgot the whole season. But yeah, I actually do know some of the backstory of the Black Clover Guild. Since it's mainly gonna be focused on the Black Clover Guild, that's where I'm gonna start off. And my thinking process is way different than it's different. I'm not gonna say it's way different, but it's different from Asta thinking. Like, I'm not I work hard on this. Okay, I'm not a heroic kind of guy. I'm not much of I'm not much of trying to get popular or anything. So yeah, so that means what I'm trying to say, throw the being a wizard king out of the window. I got no interest. Being the wizard king. I just want to live my life. So really, I could give the title of wizard king, because I don't want it. And also the Grimoire and Mana thing. Since also didn't have any magic, but since also didn't have any magic, I'm not gonna change that, which is gonna be sad. I actually did realize something. My Hero Academia and Black Clover stories are similar to me but different. Reason is because also had no mana, but he got the unknown grimoire, and Deku was quirkless until he became on my successor. So really, they both are basically almost the same thing. I just don't know why they are really the same. So I'm gonna post a video today, and also I believe it was 16 subscriber or 11 subscriber. I'm pretty sure it was 16. I wasn't paying attention. I actually forgot. But yay! I went past the 15 subscriber, I believe. But if not, then I went past 10 subscriber. Yay! Finally, I'm actually happy. I guess doing what if videos better than making gacha life. But that doesn't mean I will stop making gacha life video. It's just I'm not gonna do gacha life video that often. I'm gonna do what if video more often than gacha life. And my character, I need to get my character back because my character was deleted. So yeah, that's gonna take an extra long time. But I might. There's a very slim chance that I might make a gacha life video at the new year. So like January the 1st or the yeah, gotta be the 1st or the 2nd because or 3rd because January the 4th that's when I gotta go back to school. And also Merry Christmas. Actually, wait, never mind. That was yesterday. I just realized that was yesterday. But still, I should have just made a video yesterday. It would have been a bit more special and better. But it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm gonna make what if also was a reincarnation of me, and I'm gonna show you that it will be way more different than also thinking process and feeling. So yeah, and also leave a comment down below what video I should make, and also a part 2 of I'm pretty sure someone wanted a part 2. I couldn't remember what video it was. But yeah, the person that wanted a part 2 on the other videos, yeah, I'll make it. It's just I'm not gonna make it very soon. I might make two video today, but I'm not gonna post them at the same day. But yeah, it's a matter of slim chance. Because I'm more of because I keep forgetting and being lazy, like my usual self. But still, and also I gotta clean my house, which is unrelated to this matter. But yeah, I gotta do a ton of stuff after I finish making this video. But let's get started. And actually, one more thing before I actually do get started. Wait, how long I've been in this? Damn it, 8 minutes. I wasted a ton of time. Well, yeah, how will I be reincarnated? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna make a death scene, something like that. I'm not good. I'm not. I got nothing. Like trust me, I got actually legit nothing when it become to thinking of the way how am I supposed to be reincarnated. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna make a death scene about how I die. Maybe. Not sure. Yeah, I might do that. But yeah. And it will be the same age and everything as me, so yeah, I'm not gonna reveal much about me, but my thinking process and everything will be different. Okay, let's start the video, which I don't know what am I supposed to start off with. God damn it! But still, all right, so yeah, I literally got nothing. Okay. Yeah, I don't write down. Like first. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta think of something at least. Alright, I didn't have any good thinking process. But I didn't think anything that good, but I got something at least. So yeah. And like you know, I don't write anything down. I make up things as I go. So yeah, don't think I'm actually going to don't think I actually write things on paper. I really don't. Okay, so I'm gonna say one day while all of us was asleep, me and my family was assassinated last night, and then we all died. Instead of going to heaven or hell, I went somewhere else. Knowing my curiosity, I went to a very red, very different color of light. I went towards it, and then, bam, had to letting you know. This is literally the best thing I could do if I had to make a reincarnation without in IRL, which is in real life. But yeah. After that, every scene gonna happen the same, and letting you know I didn't lose any memories of my life. So yeah, that will make a effect later to some parts. But yeah. So when okay, so at the beginning of the story, where Asa, was set down in a door, and someone knocked the front door and left. The church keeper, and letting you know, I don't remember any name. Trust me, I don't remember any name. It's been a while since I watched Black Clover. All right, so he opened the door. After that, he found them two. He looked around to see if anyone was there, but he couldn't find anyone. So he went back and picked up them two. Sorry, I think my voice cracked a little. He went back and picked up them two, and then take them in. And he set them down at the same space as the original did. So the same place as the original did. He saw two notes. One said, the other one said asta. So he said, why are these two out here without their parents? They didn't want them or something? I don't know, but at least they're at their new home, I guess. After that, he looked at them two, and he see one is calm, and the other one just instantly woke up. After that, strangely, he tried to speak, and letting you know, I don't know how baby can actually speak in a young age. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make a baby sound, but I'm not gonna change the voice because I don't know how to make a baby sound. So yeah. So when he was looking at Asa opened his eye and then said, "Who the fuck are you?" And which is me actually saying it. He was actually so confused. How can a baby talk in a young age? So once he trying to say he said, "So you can speak?" And then I don't know how I was supposed to say me or Asa, but Asa said, Of course I can speak. I'm not even a 10-year-old anymore. Come on. Where the heck am I?" And the church was surprised that he said he's not even a 10-year-old anymore. Actually, I don't remember what I just said. I can actually forget easily. So I think writing it down is better if you make a channel. But he was surprised that he's actually speaking. He also cussed, which actually he wanted to know how he learned how to cuss at such a young age, like very young. Okay, a few years later, when I reached to age of 3, some per reason I feel more energetic, and I have motivation to train. So basically, letting you know, the training will be pretty different than Asta original training, is because I don't train much. I'm actually a lazy person, like I said. So, but yeah, I have real muscle, but I only I did got some improved muscle, and I kept training like half of the day per each day. I did 100 everything, like 100 put up, 100 set up, 100 mostly everything. Like my dad always told me this: you have to do 100 push up a day to get to to get muscle. Cause he said he used to do that as well, but I don't know if I'm supposed to believe him or not. But yeah, I do 100 everything per day. But in the weekend, I actually get into my actual lazy mode. I don't do a thing. I just sit there. But if I want to play outside, then I'll still get me some energetic. Yeah, I actually do that. And letting you know, since I do kind of but this also don't feel that hungry that much, like at all. So yeah. I don't remember which age when you started using magic. So I'm gonna say the age of 7 or 8 because there was kids. Actually, I think maybe 6 as well. Because I'm pretty sure there was one kid that was like 6 or 7 years old. So yeah, and the man encounter. I'm gonna say the man encounter will be at the age of 4, maybe. Okay, so um one day when he asked about one of them should take this to the head church, he decided to give it to because he thought that knows the place better, even though me and him can get completely lost, but I know where to go at least, and doesn't in a young age. Um he said, but this story will change because remember, I actually have my memories of my past life, and I'm gonna make Asa memory. I'm actually going to change his memory, Asa brain to remember things very well. Um, and mix with my mind mix with my brain as well a little bit, but yeah, and then me said. Also said, I recommend he actually get someone to protect him, or he will get lost easily. But there might be a thug out there that might attack him, and um, the delivery and one of the villagers. I'm going to say the villager citizen, doesn't matter. But one of the citizens said, and no villager said, um, what do you mean by that? Also said, I'm pretty sure there will be a thug out there trying or going to get Asa and also he will be lost as well. And then the man decided to go with him, and he said fine. And what Asa said was true. There was a drunk man and trying to get necklace, and one of the villagers actually punched him and started. I'm gonna say he's a Actually, what am I supposed to give him? I'm gonna say when no. Actually, I don't remember the thug magic, so I'm gonna say fire user. And this actually draw the attention of the guards. And the guard, the guards recognized a drunk guy and one of the villager. He didn't cause trouble ever since he moved. So he knew the drunk guy. They have a high belief that the drunk guy is actually the problem. So they went after the drunk. So they got the drunk guy and put him down um and put him to jail for like, I'll say 3 months for using magic without permission and attacking the villager that didn't cause trouble. He actually been given a warning, but it wasn't that big of a warning, just a small warning about don't use your magic without permission. I don't remember the rules about black clover, so yeah. Um Years later when unlock his magic, um when he asked also when he gonna unlock his magic, also said, never. I just need to get motivated about getting my grimoire, and that's it. And also, and was confused. What do you mean by that? Also, and then also said, look, I'm not gonna unlock any magic since I have no mana. But, all right. So, you know, I'm going to tell you something that shouldn't be lurking out or be here by anyone, and let you know and also under the are inside the skull. I'll say also say this: do not let anyone um know about anti magic. And ask what is anti magic. I explained to him that mostly I he, I said I mostly okay, I believe mostly all demons use anti magic, just not just different kind of anti magic. So I also said anti magic. There are demons that can use anti magic, which can get rid of their magic. Once anti magic been touched by a regular magic, I believe it's going to be absorbed or it will destroy the magic. So anti magic can get rid of other magic. Uh, but there's different kind of anti magic that can do such a thing. The one that I'm getting, I know is a melee anti magic. It's also drain magic, but it's gonna require motivation to get it. And Sam, how do you know that it's gonna require you to get motivation? Then also said, because one thing for sure, I'm not this world of Asta. What's getting starting to get confused and ask, what do you mean? Asta said, my name isn't Asta. I'm not gonna reveal my real name, so I'm just gonna say my the name that I mostly use often. My my nickname is actually Unireaper, but I don't feel like saying my real name, or even want to say my name. I might say it down in a couple diaries, but still no. So yeah, there's a high chance that I can forget my real name if I don't start using it. I can forget, so don't forget about I can forget easily. Then said, if you're not this world of Asta, then what happened to the Asta from this world? Asta said, or Unilever. I'm just gonna say Asta for now. Asta said, I don't know. There was no reports about what happened to the body. I'm just a reincarnation. And also was just a reincarnation, I believe. Or only a reincarnation, I'm not sure. Or else why else would I know about the thugs or things like those? And said, wait, so you knew about what's supposed to happen? Also said, mostly. Like I said, I'm not this world of Asa. I actually explained to him that what Asa was supposed to be originally be like. Can actually see the difference because he see me at the weekend lay down, and also the love for Sister Lily is obviously out of the question. I got no feeling. So he could actually see a ton of difference. He said, oh. So he asked who's supposed to I'm gonna say want to be the Wizard King a bit early. So asked then if you know mostly everything, well, mostly things, then who will become the Wizard King? I said, well, about that. I got no info. Who's the next Wizard King? There was not even an episode about it, and the moment I say episode, I just cover up my mouth because I shouldn't say episode because in the Black Clover world there was no such thing as I believe episode was a word, but they never use it as Like, they never used it before, and there was no episode of it. You know, saying episode. What is an episode? And then I said, nothing. If I tell you, then it's just gonna break. It might break you into pieces. After that, it started a bit differently because he know that I'm not the same universe as Asta. But since I'm not this universe as Asta, also didn't give him the motivation to train as well. So instead of training in his original early prime, I'll say, he started training a little later than his original training start. So yeah, I don't know the age when they started training. So yeah. On the day of the grimoire, I forgot what it's supposed to be called, ritual or something. I'm not sure. Forgot. I'll say I went in there early, and when the old man trying to unlock the door before anyone else get in there, I was right there, right next to him, and the old man said, oh, what are you doing here, Asta? I said, can you open the door? I don't want to yell at something. And he said, alright, I hope you got a reason. Which I did have a reason, but I don't know if it will work. So, when he unlocked the door and I said this, and before I actually do yell it, I want to know if it worked or not. So, once I got in there, I yelled this. 4-leaf clover! I know you're inside that damn wall. If you don't get the heck out of there, then yeah, that will make you a pretty weakling that's scared of contacting with human. Which I'll say is gonna actually piss off the 4-leaf clover grimoire book. I don't know how I was supposed to talk, but the wall started to break down. Once he broke through the wall, it went straight to Asta and hit it inside and hit his stomach. And the grimoire book realized he had no mana or anything that matter. Let you know, it's still painful, so I just got up covering up my stomach I could be easily in pain, but I could also get easily mad if I'm in pain. I'll say that. I could get easily mad in pain. So yeah. After that, he started talking my mind. He actually did have a couple of questions that I did answer. The first question was, how do you know that I was in here? And let you know, my voice actor ain't that great. I can't do voice acting. But, yeah. So, yeah, I don't have great voice acting. How long have I been recording this? 28 minutes! Oh crap. So, I said, well, one, I knew you were here ever since I got here. And he said, what? But I never let my presence be known by anyone. And I said, yeah, that's the point. I'm not from this world, obviously. And after that, he was starting to get curious with what I mean by that. He said, what do you mean you're not from this world? I said, well, the world I came from, mana or anything, don't exist. Only materials like guns, stuff like those. You don't know what the heck a gun is, but it's something like, to y'all, it might look like magic, but really it's out from a simple mechanic. Guns? But, okay, I'm not going to give you any further detail, but where I come from, mana, magic, stuff like those don't exist, but they can make it look like they have magic, like card tricks or stuff like those. But really, they actually don't have actual magic. But if they do have something magic or powers, then that would just make them special, or they got it from their ancestors. Really, there are gifted people with those kind of things. And then, you know, I'm also grabbing chips, so sorry if you hear that. Hold on, I'm gonna make this quick to grab my chips. Alright, I'm back, and also, so the demon said, that's how you got no mana? And then I said, no, I also didn't have any mana ever since the beginning. So really, I would have been with no magic straight from the beginning. And the demon said, I guess that's a fair point. But the second question was, how do you know what's supposed to happen next? And then I said, yes, but if I keep changing the story, then no. And then he said, story, what do you mean by that? I said, this is not really a thing that, okay, even though it might make you angry, even though it will, well, maybe, but I said, really, this is just a story for our world to be entertained. The reason that exists, our world actually created. Every single one of this. Y'all wasn't born as a normal way or anything or nothing special. In my world, y'all were created. So really, we watched y'all, we saw what happened, and you were an outcast of your demon, and you actually want to destroy your own demon kind. And then stuff like those been going on. So, yeah. And the demon said, I knew. He was laughing. He was laughing the heck out of himself, and said, "So we're just a world of entertainment." And then I said, "Yes." And letting you know, even if you do kill me, that doesn't change the fact that you're still being watched no matter what, unless they change the scenes. For example, if I leave this mine, they won't know you're there. But so you weren't shown that often. You were only shown in when also really need to go all out when using magic, or that been threatened. For example, one of the other demon also was fighting another demon that was way more powerful than himself, but thanks to you, he managed to pull through. Then the demon said, okay. And let you know, I'm gonna make this. Time goes slower when I'm in the mine. So really, like, the ritual is supposed to start in an hour, but as you know, I was saying 30 minutes, but since it's the hour, it doubled by hour. The third question that he actually asked was, what was the reason that you were sent here, and why do you know about all this supposed to happen? I said, because I was supposed to be dead, but I'm still into another body, and the reason I know, because I watched the episode. And he said, what are these episodes? I said, episode mean different chapter. It's something like different chapter of the story. Like, for example, episode 1, when all of a sudden, we're sent here, and was left by his parents, and then the church leader taking them in, and they're orphaned. And also, supposed to get the 4-leaf clover, and you're the 5-leaf clover. And really, I know things that I only see in the episode. I don't know the Outcast cutscene. So really, I don't know mostly everything. I only saw the episode. Then the demon said, okay. So Well, I guess there's no choice. No choice now since you got no mana. But, question. And about this asta person. Then Asta said, what is it? He said, what was his motive to be in the future? I said, his motive was to be the Wizard King. The demon said, what a childish wish. But, okay. And what is your wish? I said, my wish is to be, just to live a normal life. I got nothing. I don't want to be anything. I just want to live a normal life. And for actually do things like even if I do get into a guild, that doesn't mean I'm going to get closer to being a Wizard King no matter what. But yeah, I don't remember about what the Wizard King said about belts or stuff like that. So really, I'm a fourth wall breaker, and I'm just breaking fourth wall a ton of time. For example, we're being watched like right now. This is just entertainment. And the demon said, well, dang. So, got any ideas? Just about what to do now? Also said, not really. All I can do now is just wait since you think I already got my grimoire, I guess you're stuck with me, buddy. The demon just realized, and then he just realized that what he just did, he left where he was and went to also. So now the owner think that he's also the owner, which he was kind of mad, but it was his fault for coming out instead of doing telepathy first. So yeah, he's basically stuck with me. So when I got my grimoire, and when I snapped back to reality, the old man said, "What just happened? And did your own grimoire just attack you?" And then I said, "Yeah, my grimoire is still a living being with a soul in it, so how about that?" The old man said, "What? There's no such thing as a grimoire having a soul." And then I said, "You don't know everything, buddy. But still, well, let's get the heck out. I gotta get the heck out of here before they know what my grimoire looked like, which I do not want them to know." And when I left, there's a group of people coming. There's a ton of, I don't know, teenagers. A ton of teenager or some near adults, I believe. I'm not sure. That's coming to get their grimoire. Some nobles and some not. So actually, wait. Some are normal. Most of them are not. So everything will have the same, but the difference is I won't be in the group, and also hide the grimoire. I also hide the grimoire, and when I went to the entrance of the skeleton head, he gave me one access to the big weapon, but the thing is, I couldn't be able to actually. I could carry it, but I have no interest with such a big blade. And he said, "What's wrong? You don't have interest with blades?" I said, "I do. I don't have interest the move styles of the blade." He said, And then he see what kind of weapon I like, and went back into the store, and it came out as a scythe. And so, okay, yeah. I don't know how the demon actually is supposed to have, but he still kept the sword. The scythe is just a bit weaker, I'll say, but it still have anti-magic. It just don't do the original damage as the sword does. So yeah, Alright, but I realize I have like a hole, like the same, it's like the same style of hole of the, of also second blade. So, I started training, but then I remember that I just remember about the old guy. I instantly ran to the front entrance of the gate where it is, I mean. And then I came a bit late, and he was about to leave before I was about to make a big slash. I did the slash on his back, and it wasn't very painful for him. And then I did my second. I used a flat side, and I got out of the sword, used a flat side, and hit his leg. And then he tripped, and then I grabbed the grimoire, and I walked back to give it back to Yuno. And then I told him, there's easier way to gain money than just steal grimoires. The chain guy didn't care and said, how? It'd do a lot more money than you think. And then I said, you're just going to end up killed one day if you're going to keep doing that. And the chain guy said, I don't care. And then I said, well then, your funeral. And then I run and do a quick slash. And letting you know, I focus on speed and strength, and also focus on strength. And I believe speed also can run fast, but he got a very good brute strength. But since I'm not Asta, I mostly focus on speed. And so this Asta character can run faster than the original Asta, but he's a bit weaker with strength. So once I did my slash, like once I run fast and did my quick slash, he was dead. And then I decided to do something. I asked my grandma to give me a second scythe, and then once I got the second scythe, I slammed those two onto the cut off body that I did, and then I took it somewhere. And the pit. No, I'll say I drop it into. No, I don't. I do not drop into a well. Never mind. I look around and then I made a big hole and then buried the body there. And then I did it, and then I covered up very quickly. Then I left, and there are bloods. But I didn't. But got rid of the blood. Since he doesn't want me to go to prison yet, he won a fair fight one day. So yeah, everything go out the same. The fifth month, yeah, go out the same. But I'll say everything go out the same since I know what I'm supposed to say as Asta. And he think it's just me actually saying that. And once we left, I'll say the longer process is actually a bit more longer, I'll say, because I could get very worn out easily. But then I decided to make a plan that's a bit faster than what they actually did. We run all the way until night falls and rest there and do the same thing again. But if we get too tired, I'll be right back. Sorry, I accidentally hit my toe on something. Okay, good. But yeah. But if we get tired, then the other one pick up the other, and then run faster, and we do the same process over and over again, which done it a bit more quicker, I'll say. But when it's dark, then we took a full rest night there. So I'll say we got there 25 minutes early than what they originally did. So yeah. once we walk in, I saw that same old man. I walked up to that old man. I don't remember the gender. I couldn't tell the gender what the Wizard King form was. But I walked up to it. And then I did the same thing I buy other food there, but I walked down and sat down and said, "Hi, Wizard King. I know your full disguise ain't gonna work." And then the Wizard King noticed that he know it was actually him. And then he said, "Oh, how do you know it was me?" And then also said, "Well, I seen you took on that form before. This was like, I only remember seeing you taking on that form 3 times, even though we never met. But you used this way to hide from your job." And then he realized he saw the actual reason why he's not at the castle. He's trying to get a break and act like a normal citizen. He said, "Wow, how do you know that?" And then Asa said, well, pretty simple. Being the Wizard King job ain't that easy, and I don't have the motive to be one. But I know someone else that actually wants to be the Wizard King. Sooner or later. I don't know. But, gotta go. I gotta catch up on some food. Now I'm actually hungry on. And I don't even know what the heck that is, but I know if I eat that, I'm gonna have diarrhea later. And then the Wizard King laughed a little and said, "Alright, if you say so." I left him actual food, and then I got stuff up. Cause I actually do eat a lot when I get a bit more empty in my belly. But yeah. There are just 3 minutes left, and we waited there. We went to the entrance and waited for 3 minutes, and then we walk in. I just try to cover my face up because I do not like to be seen in public. Actually, I do not like to be seen in popular areas. So yeah, some of them did see my face, but they didn't care. And when I went in, I stopped trying to hide my face. And I did the same thing as Sasta did. But the different... Actually, no. Never mind. No, I do not do the same thing. The line goes the same thing. And he think I didn't take care of my grandma well. And I told him, it been like... Wait, he said, "You didn't take care of your grandma that well, huh?" And then I said, "No, it came out like that ever since I got it. It's temporary to have this condition when I first had it. But I just had this grimoire like not that long ago." And then he said, "Okay. Hey." And then he did the same bookmark as everything else. And after that, when I was in there, I have a ton of birds, but I was looking for that certain bird again. Well, not again, but I let them all come to me, and then I found that certain bird, the one with that grumpy face. Like that bird literally looked like it have a grumpy face, and then I tried to cover up that bird and just try to make the run, and got near Asta, and then they all stood away, and I said, finally, and then I say, "Hey, how did we get back your human form again?" We actually legit forgot how to bring back her human form. And she still make that same grumpy face, and then I said, "Wow, you're not much of a grump, are you?" But still, how? And also, don't think trying to steal necklace and put it on that head won't work as well. If you put it early, then say bye-bye to our life. But still, all you're going to do is just end the world if you're going to look for that item. So I recommend you don't. But she still didn't respond and made that same grumpy face. And then I said, "Wow, you're just going to make a grump face for the rest of your time? Fine." But the encounter with Captain Yami, I'm going to say I was paying attention, and then I bump into him. I gotta then apologize that I wasn't paying attention, And then once I try to leave, and he grabbed my head and said, "Where the hell you think you're going?" And then I said, I apologize. I wasn't paying attention. And he said, "Don't care." And then also said, "Right. Well, why do you have something wrong facing and with Key?" He think that I whispered the word key and like very softly, like the soft. Actually, no, I'm gonna say those sentences in my head. But yeah, but I also said, why? I'm not even that strong, or you're just gonna blow my head off easily. Just by crushing it with one hand. What do you think that'll do? Try and make you look cool? And then Yami didn't care, but I said, well, and all I can do now is just hope that damn firework just started. And then Captain Yami said, "I'm gonna destroy your head even if that firework started." And then Asta said, "Ah!" And I grabbed a scythe and actually attacked Yami. And Yami think that I have a lot of guts just to attack the captain. Once he got his katana out, and once he tried to make the first move, I instantly know that all his attack move and his new Black Bull move, but I know that he didn't unlock that yet. I absorb some bit of the black magic, and then make a slash of it. And then he defended it off, and then the firework actually happened. And then I said, "Oh, thank God, the salmon is starting. I'm very lazy to do this." And then Captain Yami said, "Got a lot of guts to attack me, but you got a ton of energy. And also, how are you that lazy?" And I said, I may train much, but I got very low stamina. You train a lot and you got more stamina. So there's our difference. Low stamina, you got high stamina. So yeah. Then Captain Yami just went off. And everything in the test just started, but the difference is I know that I'm not gonna pass anything. So I just did nothing. I just dropped the broom and just sit there, do nothing. And then with the shooting test, I just sit there, do nothing. Or let someone else have a turn. Okay, I know I'm not gonna make any damn shot. And you know the haha guy, I just punched him and said, "Leave me the fuck alone. I know you're trying to look good and trying to get a better captain." Yeah, I just realized that he realized what his plan was immediately. So all the tests I just do nothing and just sit down. If there was a melee test about our weapons, then yeah, I would have done that. But yeah, now the fighting combat. When Haha still picked me because he know that I have no magic, or I did nothing in the test. He picked me because he think I don't have that much of a magic. I decided to accept the match, and then when it was me versus him, I was like, he'll do that same barrier, but all I did just walk up to the barrier, grab my scythe, and then just slash the barrier, and then make another heavy slash, but I'm not going to make it enough to kill him, just enough to make him get a deep wound. And once I did that big slash, the medic actually helped him. The medic came out and then helped him, and the match was 1-over to me. And Captain Yami realized that when he was looking at the arm that I slashed with, he realized the wound is not healing. The wound wasn't healing, so he think I have to do something with that weapon wouldn't heal wounds. After that, I went back and sit down and do nothing for the rest of my time, and then watched the fight. After all the fight was over, then the exam pick happened. I'm gonna let you know with all the captains are gonna make the same thing. After that, when it was my turn, no one picked their hand up for me, but I say something. The Golden Dawn. I want to say something. The Golden Dawn said, what would you like to say? I said, what the heck happened to your wound under that helmet? And then he was surprised that I knew about his wounds. And I legit don't know the story about what happened to him. But then I said, aren't you a elf? Weren't you an elf type? Something? Weren't you a part of the elf species or something? I couldn't remember. And he realized he needed to get rid of me because I know way too much about him. And then Yami said, I was wondering about what's under that helmet as well. How do you know it's a deep wound? And I said, because it's it may not look simple, and I got no evidence about it, but it's not just a feeling. I legit know about the wounds. I just don't know what happened to the wound. And then he said, fair point if you don't have any evidence, but that still doesn't explain how you know about the wounds. If you were telling the truth, you gotta remove his helmet. But knowing him, he never removed his helmet. But then Yami decided to raise his hand up, and that was the only one that I would manage to pick. And said, I like your scythe, and you know things that shouldn't have been known yet. How about join my crew? And I said, well, letting you know, Captain Yami, no thing that you're dark magic, but still, never mind. But we're gonna encounter. Well, the whole crew gonna encounter someone with despair magic, and then I'm gonna lose my arms. And then Captain Yami said, "What do you mean?" I said, "There'll be someone that have very, very love for despair, and then I'm just gonna lose the limb because of a curse. But still, better than nothing. Still got legs and mouth to swing." And after that, after I left and the exam is over, I followed Captain Yami and the diarrhea. It didn't happen because I didn't eat that food. So, yeah. Once I went with Captain Yami, something was about to snake bite me, but I noticed it and slashed the snake. I know who the snake was from, so I asked Captain Yami, can he borrow a little bit of magic? And Yami said, how am I supposed to do that? He just said, just place your dark magic into the sword. And once he did, the scythe absorbed the sword. And then I did a very long slash. And I customized it a little bit just for it won't go through thing. It won't do that much of a damage. It'll go through items or non-living things and only hit living things. Once I did one big slash, Captain Yami thing I tried to destroy the building, but it went through. And then after that, it hit a person. Once I got to the person, And then I made a swing threat. A threat to him, or a warning threat. I swing it right next to his head. And then tell him, you know, if you're gonna make something like that, be more clever, and also I never want to see your face again, because one, you're ugly as hell, and two, what's with the haha? That make no damn sense. So after I picked up the scythe and left, once like I said, I forgot everyone's name. I only remember the one that I mostly know. So Captain Yami and Asta, the one with the portal, trying to open the portal, and he said the same thing, and the dark guy saying nothing. Once we went in, we were right in front of the black bull and then I know what but then they also said, better be ready. He's a bit hit in the face with that damn fireball. Or I could just block it. Make no difference. But here goes. And that's where I'll leave it off. And let me know, sorry I don't have that much great idea. But I'm also sorry that if y'all couldn't hear my voice time to time, because I think I was speaking really low. Yeah, I'll rewatch the video, and if I was speaking very low or y'all can't hear, then I'll apologize. I'll really apologize on my part on my next video. So yeah, I'll leave it off here. Leave a comment below if you want me to make a what if also with the reincarnation of unireaper, which is me. Leave a comment down below if you want a part 2 of this. I'll make the part 2 of the other video of one of y'all comment, like I said. But since I hit 16 subscriber, ask me what you want me to do with a what if video. So like, ask me what if you want me to do, like what if Deku and Bakugo was. Wait, what if Deku and Bakugo switch gender or stuff like that? Doesn't matter. I will make some. It gotta be some from an anime or something that I know, like game or anime. If it's something that I don't know, then I'm gonna look it up and watch it. If I cannot get a good info about the anime or the things that y'all want me to make, then I'll make a video about it and tell y'all that I couldn't make the video and my reasons. But knowing me, I might forget to do that. But yeah, thanks for y'all to watching. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up video if y'all like it. Actually, wait, subscribe if y'all love the content or videos that I make. Subscribe if you like the video. If you thumbs down, I mean, give me a reason why you dislike the video. But hey, I'm not complaining. I mean, like I'm not good with content. But if y'all like my content and other things, subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video and let you know there's some chance that I might make a gacha live video in the new year. And they're going to be 50-50 chance I might make a video tomorrow and post it there. So yeah, that's all I want to say, and I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye, y'all.